Right, we've come today to Settle's Bakery on Chorley New Road, just near the Beehive roundabout up there. As you can see, the Beehive roundabout. Right, it's got a 4-star hygiene rating. Settle's Bakery. What we're going to do, Mark?
Traditional bacon, sausage, egg, mushroom, yeah.
Let's get in there. Hygiene is a 4.
Hiya, can I have 2 bacon, sausage, egg and mushroom barms, please?
Listen here. This is completely controversial. They sell fucking beer. Bottle of wine and everything. Look at that map there. Settled Bakery. Look at these cold sandwiches, Mark. You know you like your cold sandwiches?
Yeah.
Look at all these, turkey and stuff in. We've got sweets and everything over here. Ice lollies. Cream eggs. Camel balls. They've got a lovely selection there of pies and pasties. Looks like a decent setup. If you're an alcoholic, there's Prosecco and everything. They've got everything.
Yeah. Piri, combination chicken.
You like your cold sandwiches, don't you?
$2.60 a sandwich.
Ham salad. Roast beef salad.
Yeah.
You like the look at them?
Aussie crunch, yeah.
Aussie crunch. Gingerbread man.
Hey, it was a good setup in here. You zooming in on me again?
Right then, we have got our butties!
Nearly dropped mine. Fucking hell. Tradesmen, we are hungry.
Right then, 4 hygiene in there. It's a decent little setup.
Yeah.
Price?
It was £9.85
And you
all
only
in.
got a tenner out.
I
You were
only got a
worried. You
tenner.
were counting up on thing and he was like, I'm not going to have enough here.
I did. I thought I might have to do washing up or something, you know. But
It was a weird setup, wasn't it? It was like a shop.
yeah, it was it's a bakery. They class it as a bakery and confectioners.
You could get your hands on anything you want in there. Honestly, lager, cider,
Washing up liquid,
dog food,
Weetabix,
digestive biscuits,
Prosecco,
cat food,
Bell's whiskey,
chicken soup,
fags,
ice lollies,
Bags.
lighters,
e-cigs.
Tic Tacs.
Tell you, like a little gold mine.
They had everything.
These are sometimes best places come to.
Yeah.
You know, not always your traditional butty van, sandwich van or
not
shop.
always,
You know,
as we've seen. Dare we mention it?
Dare we mention it? About 3 mile up road from here, aren't we,
Yeah.
at Wigan?
Yeah.
Dare we mention it?
Anyway, let's have a look what we've
They're
got
not getting
here.
another review off us, then bloody up there. Then what?
Bacon.
Won't give up satisfaction. Right. It's a good one, isn't it? It's a big one.
A couple of mushrooms have fell off in my bag.
They have a couple of mushrooms, but look at that in the mushrooms as well there. There's like butter juice, so they've obviously been cooked in butter. I'm not afraid to nibble one.
It's been structured: bacon, sausage, mushroom, egg.
Controversial.
There's plenty of sauce on it, as you can see. They've not been shy.
Oh no, she's not been shy with bloody brown
Definitely
sauce.
pepper on it. What's the egg like?
Oh, eggs.
Oh!
Eggs running.
Oh, I've just stuck my finger right in it. Look at that.
Oh, we've got egg porn.
Oh.
Oh, you dirty bugger. I tell you what, they've crammed it with mushrooms. Whoa! Camera down on mine here. Yeah. Go down on me here. Right.
Go and pop that egg.
Get out. Oh! Oh! Mwah.
Right, are we going straight in?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Not sure yet. After one bite, it's a bit too early for me to make my mind up. Bread's nice though.
I didn't get no egg on that first bite, but I think it's onto the side. Bread is nice. I reckon they bake them themselves, them bread.
Yeah. For me, sausage is a little bit bland. Up to now.
Yeah, I'm not going. Oh, fuck.
Bacon's a bit rock hard for me as well. Is your bacon crispy?
Yeah, it's a bit more overdone than I'd like. Let's eat a bit more. Coffee's quite good. It was a bit expensive though, £1.30 for that coffee. It's a bit high-end than I like paying for a stand. It's only standard Nescafe or whatever, you know, but I've noticed with mushrooms as well, they are a bit like anemic. They're only just cooked. They've only just cooked. But they have been done in a pan, they've not been steamed. Bacon is a little bit overdone for me. But not too much, because look, I'm getting the flop. It's a little bit overdone around the edges. But we'll have it. We've had worse, dare we say.
Have a look at this sausage now. Like,
I'm getting a bit of grease dripping.
Like, you see what I mean about it? It's like, it looks like it's had an hard life, this sausage. Look at look at it. It looks like it's for, I feel sorry for it.
Do you reckon they're from a butcher's?
No. Very, very bog standard, I'd say, for the sausage.
I'm getting a bit of grease dripping down on me.
Bit of grease lightning.
Put plenty of mushrooms on, haven't
I think the sausages might be slightly overcooked as well, because I'm getting a really crisp on the outside of them. That bread's all wet as well at bottom. Can you see that?
It is, isn't it? It's because I think there's so much grease on it.
Wet bread.
It is a bit greasy, I must admit.
Wet, sloppy bread.
Where we have had a good egg. And the egg were done in a frying pan, not in one of them circles. Look at that.
Oh, look at that egg.
Egg pan. Bit of egg pan, eh?
When you put into perspective here, how far are we away from John's here?
Not a million miles away from John's.
We're about 5 minutes from John's, and let me answer me these quick fire questions, right? Quickly, without thinking. Who does a better sausage, here or John's?
John's.
Who does better bacon, here or John's?
John's.
Who does a better egg, here or John's?
John's were good, and this is a good egg though. This is a good egg.
But who's
I
his
think
better?
John's were slightly better. I think.
Who does better mushrooms, here or John's?
John's.
Who's his cheaper, here or John's?
John's.
Where would you rather go, here or John's?
John's.
If you're watching, John.
But I have enjoyed it. I have quite enjoyed that. The bread's good. The sausages didn't have much taste to them. I didn't get much pepper coming through on the egg. Bacon for me was slightly overdone. I'm not jazzing that up. It was slightly overdone. Price for me were on high end.
Did you put pepper on? Because they've wrote it down there at the bottom. Bacon, sausage, egg, mushroom, bam, red sauce, pepper.
But when you look at the bag afterwards, look at all the grease
that looks
on
like
it.
a massacre.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
I'm still a little bit hungry as well. I don't know whether it's just time I'm eating or what, but...
There should not be that. When you bite your sausage, you shouldn't get a crunch.
No, they were slightly overdone. I don't know. I think we've had worse sausages than that. Like that when we only got one on at Tuck In. And it was thin. It was a thin, shitty little thing, you know. Pardon me. I think like the egg were decent on bar. And I liked a little bit more pepper on the egg. But it's everybody's choice, isn't it?
Well, we did ask for pepper.
We did ask for pepper. So if you come here, you want to ask for a bit more pepper than average. I mean, they were friendly enough. They sold loads of stuff, so you're not restricted to just buying these. You can buy cold sandwiches, look great. I'm going to return for a corned beef and salad one day.
One day you might actually get one as well instead of just saying it for everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you feel a bit hard done by with price?
I do, when we could have got the exact same up at John's for £7.30 or whatever it was. We could have got this exact same up there for £7.30.
But that's the aim of our channel. We can't just go to John's every day.
No, we're here to show people what the difference in prices are out there and what other people are charging and what quality of food you're getting.
Recommend places not to go. We could tell you a few not to go, couldn't we?
No, we tell them where it is as well. About 3 mile up road on Wet Wigan.
Let's talk about that bacon.
Parking. There isn't much parking either outside.
No, we're fair way away here, aren't we?
You can get it side streets, but they're quite busy. But we're in one across road. So you got a bit of a walk to shop.
Should Johnny talk about the bacon?
Yeah, bacon were overdone for me.
For me it was as well.
Yeah.
There was like, you know when you're eating a breakfast butty and you like that texture of like soft meat and like meat in the egg and the bread and it all just works together. I was crunching a lot in that sandwich and it was not just the bacon. It was the sausage.
I weren't like where I was
like that.
I weren't like where I was like taking my teeth out on it. But it were a bit overdone and I don't think there were much like taste to it really either.
A few minutes less. Hygiene rating were a 4, so it's obviously a clean setup.
It's a good one that.
All stainless steel worktops in back, you could see straight through and see all that.
Yeah, I saw all that going on in there. They did have a Ridgeo 42 machine, and I was disappointed my coffee didn't come out of that for £1.30.
Yeah, he did order a coffee, and then all of a sudden she boiled kettle, and I could see his face.
Yeah.
His face dropped a bit.
But when they made a brew for himself, they got it out at Ridgeo. Well, anyway, I asked for a coffee. I didn't ask for a Ridgeo.
You asked for a coffee, you got a coffee. Which is it, a good coffee?
It's not bad, yeah. It's not bad.
Like, you could go in there, really. You could go in there, just like if you're running out of stuff in your house, like, I need tea bags, I need milk, I need a few cans of cider, whatever you need, and think, oh, while I'm here, I'll get a butty.
I'll have a butty, yeah. Or if you're going in for a butty, you might say, hang on, I feel like having a drink in morning here. I'll have a bloody 4 cans of Stella.
It's doing well for itself. It's offering something that the other butty shops aren't. Like, you couldn't go to Cara's Big Bops and buy a bottle of furry liquid and some fig rolls, could you? Or a can of Strongbow.
Or 10 packs.
Or 10 packs. But, like, at John's as well, you couldn't get an out like that. So it is offering a service that other ones are not offering. But We'll just go through it. What are you laughing at? You?
just trying to imagine that butty van there selling like Tampax and booze and stuff like that.
Should we dive straight in and give it what score we're giving it, and then we'll justify that score?
Go on then, are we
Right
going
then,
together?
we are going together on the count of 3. What's it called?
It's called Settles Bakeries and Bakery and Confectioners, Charlie New Road, near Beehive.
1, 2, 3, 5.
5.5. Because I thought it was an average one, but that egg just made it a little bit better than average. But yeah, it was good, and the bread was good for me. You had a bit of a soggy bottom, but
It was, for me, the thing that's stopping them from rolling with the big boys is the crunchiness of that bacon and sausage.
I'm not going to jazz nothing up here. Price for me, I was a bit downhearted. I expected at least £1 less than that. I was downhearted with price, and I didn't really get over price at coffee. I didn't get over at 1.30 for coffee, really.
You can't justify that. McDonald's is only charging 9p more than that.
Well, yeah, McDonald's is 1.39 for a coffee, you know, and it's a proper McCafe, you know, ground coffee, not an instant.
Proper bean to cup, that, innit, at McDonald's.
I could have got McDonald's just right corner at Middlebrook for that 9p extra, you know.
And got yourself a bean to cup.
Bean to cup.
So don't be downhearted, Settles.
It was a good set. It was
alright.
a good filling sandwich. It was a good.
But they're not going to be
filled
really
sandwich.
arsed. It's not like at John's where it's like he is a sandwich bar and that's it. This is just a bit of a sideline for them. They've got other irons in the fire.
It was an average sandwich which filled me up. And if you pass in and you want filling up like that, I'd say call in if you're hungry and you know it'll fill
How many
up.
times did you say if you're done?
I can get my words out. Well, because I'm still not over price at coffee, that's why. But you can get better produce sourced locally on a sandwich from what I've tasted in the last few weeks. So we've been the Hungry Tradesmen. It's been nice to eat you nice.
And we are the Hungry Tradesmen. We're full up now. We'll see you next time.